It's our first day of shooting. We picked the most difficult set ever. Smoke, mirrors in every direction. Love it. Welcome to Twilight.
You're listening to Another Bite of Twilight, a podcast where we look back on our obsession with the Twilight Saga and continue to freak out 10 years later.
I'm Rob Pattinson.
Hey, I'm Kristen Stewart.
You're watching Eclipse, the Twilight Saga, Part 3.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Oh, I like this format, how we're across from each other.
Yeah,
this is
cool.
the first time we've done this.
Don't look at me.
I'm Mel.
I'm Kel.
We are cousins, and we're obsessed with Twilight.
Yep. And we're still talking about it.
Still talking about it.
2021. Yeah, thanks for joining us again or for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
If it is for the first time, this is a good episode.
Yes.
But you also missed out on a lot of other ones, so you should do something about that. Specifically the Bree Tanner episode. That's a fave. No, I haven't re-listened to that one, I don't think, but I remember being surprised by how much I enjoyed that one.
Yeah. You know which one I was surprised about? The Taylor Lautner one.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed that one.
I remember
or
that
Lautner.
Depending on how you say. I remember so vividly recording that one because I recorded it in the minivan when I was in Vermont.
The Taylor one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my friend Abby, had someone over, or a couple people, or I don't know, and I needed to get away, so I recorded it in the car.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Lots of episodes. I haven't been listening as much recently because I've just been increasingly insecure.
Why?
I don't know.
It's crazy. I have the opposite effect. I feel so used to my voice now.
Yeah, well,
It's
you
weird.
have to listen to it because you edit it.
Yeah. I used to hate my voice, and now I'm used to it. I've accepted it.
I noticed I sometimes talk over you, so that made me feel really insecure. And I guess instead of fixing it, I stopped.
I think that happens to everyone.
Yeah.
For sure. I think especially, I remember when I was when the phone ones, we would always accidentally start talking.
Yeah.
Those are hard.
Yeah.
The phone is difficult.
It is, but we're together today.
Yeah, we have a new setup on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's comfortable. Yeah, because we just got a rug. And
I'm petting the rug.
I don't know if people are interested in this. And so now we're on the floor.
Yep.
Because it seems like it'll absorb the sound frequencies.
Yeah. We don't know. But today is a very exciting episode, highly anticipated. We're covering another installment of our series, Commentary on the Commentary. And this time it's Eclipse edition with Wick Godfrey and Stephanie. I'm just kidding. There is a version with Wick. Or no, Wyke.
No, it's Wick.
Oh, Wick, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm the one that said white. And you were like, why do you keep saying that? It's Wick.
Today is on the commentary on Rob and Kristen's commentary of Eclipse.
I think we should still do, because, guys, there's Eclipse with Rob and Kristen commentary. Sorry, I said that wrong. And there's commentary with Wick and Stephanie Meyer.
Yeah. And
which is actually interesting.
Yeah. If you guys don't know what the commentaries are on the DVDs, one of the special features is you're basically watching the movie and Rob and Kristen are talking during it and telling you about the movie. But it's really cute because in this one, they're just kind of having a conversation and joking around. I used to listen to this as I'd go to bed at night. I literally did put it on an MP3, which is something they joke about. Mm-hmm. And
Mel, didn't you do that last night?
And I did it last night.
And what happened? You started telling me something.
Oh, so I did it last night, and I was going to bed really late last night, 2 a.m. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't really fall asleep, so I put it on, and I woke up at...
Even though you were drunk?
Yeah, even though I was drunk for some reason. I was, hyped up.
Wow.
And... And I woke up at 3 a.m. and it was during the battle scene.
Oh my god.
And I was scared.
Yeah, that would be actually terrifying to wake up to a battle scene.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It
What
spooked
happened?
me out so much. It was like when he was yelling and then the fighting
Sound effects.
noises. Yeah.
Did it take you a couple seconds to realize like what was going on?
Yeah, it did. So
God.
then I just like turned it off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of that either. You think like, oh, it's just gonna be, how long is it? Hour and a half?
Yeah, exactly.
Hour,
It's
45
just gonna
minutes
be
of talking.
Them giggling.
Yeah. I feel like when we first, back in the day when this podcast was just a baby, we would joke about doing commentary on the commentary, and I feel like this is the one we were talking about.
Yeah, this is...
But first we had to do Twilight, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great one. And then we did the New Moon one with director Chris White.
And an editor,
Yeah.
too. I don't remember what his name is.
Sad. Chris was definitely the star.
Yeah.
You know.
Him and his weird accent.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're like, is he hot?
Yeah.
Why? But yeah, this is the big one because this was recorded when Rob and Kristen dated, or like speculated to have been dating, but they were. They were. And it's just so cool, guys. Because they were so private about their relationship. You can listen to our Rob and Kristen episodes if you want to hear more. And so this commentary is like peeking in on like a time capsule of their relationship.
It is.
Like you can just revisit it anytime.
Yeah.
And they don't really say anything outright, but you can just hear. There's like a few things they say where you're like, what?
Yeah, that's why...
How do you know that?
Yeah, that's why I really think people who think they were a publicity stunt, they have not listened to the commentary. Like, you can tell these two are dating if you just listen to their personal conversation.
Yeah. Ugh. Even just like the jokes, I don't know. The jokes they make and stuff, if you think about the way, I mean, I've never worked on a movie, so I don't know. But like, if you think about the way you talk to your coworkers, or even like your friends, even just like a guy friend or something, which I don't really have any, but
You're friends with Dan from our last episode.
I used to have some. But like the way you talk to them isn't the way they talk to each other. Like when Kristen, we'll get to it, but she like jokes like, "Oh, I bet you have like." Did she say pack of Heineken or something?
Yeah.
Like, it's just that kind of joke, like, how does she know? And, like, I just can't picture myself being like, oh, I bet you have this. Like,
yeah,
that's so
exactly.
you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's some things they disclose where it's like, okay.
Yeah.
You guys are dating. And this, to me, was so exciting because I'm still low-key obsessed, but I was obsessed with them back then. And, like, would Google them every day. I was hardcore shipping. And so the fact that the producers were able to line this up, or the marketing people or whatever, to get the two of them to record together, they were so lucky.
I know. They were. I wish they got like, oh, well, it doesn't make sense. They recorded it separately, I guess. But I was going to say I wish there was a picture of them doing it. I wish there was a picture of them doing it for Twilight, at least.
I wish they could have done it
a
for
black and white one.
all of the movies
Yeah.
together.
That would have been so cool.
Can you imagine? I'm Breaking Dawn, the sex scene.
That's what we need.
Yeah. They were already broken up for Breaking Dawn Part 2, so that would have been...
That's true. Like the DVD.
Yeah, the DVD. That would have been rough. But the tension, probably.
Oh my god, that would have been awful. Imagine having to like record a podcast basically with your ex.
Imagine they like start fighting during it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would break my heart.
Well, should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
First, we wanted to thank
our listener, Rachel. She sent us the full recording of the commentary like over a year ago, I think.
Yeah. What a lifesaver. And
Yeah.
I'm going to try to put some clips in here. Yeah. I don't know how many I will do, but we will see.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait, I have to take my sweatshirt off. Well, you can talk, but
Okay.
I'm
well,
getting hot.
So it starts out and they're like explaining to us that they're recording on the phone and that Rob is eating an In-N-Out burger and Kristen's really jealous because she's filming in Montreal for On the Road. And he's in Los Angeles, of course. So he's eating a hamburger and then they're watching like the first scene And Rob jokes, Xavier would make a wonderful hamburger.
Yeah, what did he mean by that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think he's hot or
Well,
something?
because the rain was coming down, so we said he's dripping with spread. So I think it's because he looked greasy.
Okay. Wow.
That's a weird thought to have.
We were joking because I don't know if you guys heard that there's like some controversy about the actor Armie Hammer being a cannibal, which look into it yourself, decide whatever you want about it. But I feel like clearly he isn't. He just seems like he's trying to sound like
Sexy with
50 Shades of Grey or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, we were talking about like, what if someone like listened to this and then like accused Rob of being a cannibal?
Yeah, I think someone looks like a hamburger.
Oh my, it's actually really surprising to me that Rob hasn't been canceled, which thank God, because like I mean, if someone does something really bad, then like by all means, but I'm not an advocate for like, you know, looking for ways to cancel someone.
Yeah.
But it's kind of crazy to me that Rob hasn't had like a cancel
By accident.
scare or whatever,
Yeah.
because he's said such ridiculous things before.
Yeah, just for a reaction.
Yeah. I feel like there have been some articles that tried to
Like when he lied about that clown.
yeah. But that's not enough to
Yeah. Rob made up a full story about a clown dying.
He's a liar.
Yeah. We're going to cancel Rob for lying.
Maybe I don't know if this is naive of me, but maybe he is just like a great person.
I get that vibe.
Because it seems like now's the time. Everyone's like coming forward saying like who sucks, and no one, I don't think anyone said that about Rob. So.
No. I mean, we really don't know him at all, so this is pure speculation.
Yeah.
But I think he's never cheated on anybody in his life. And I think he's
I
a
think so too, now.
long-term relationship guy, so I don't think
Yeah.
he'd ever have any sex scandals.
Yeah. I'm sure he has like hooked up with people, but
Yeah.
seems like it was run of the mill.
But he's also said he doesn't like, and I don't know if this is true, he doesn't like sex without love.
Oh, okay, maybe he hasn't.
No.
Yeah, maybe he hasn't. I don't see him being into like anyone who like idolizes him or like
Oh, fuck.
you know what I mean? I know. We've already said the podcast disqualifies us. He wouldn't be into us.
I know.
But, you know, I feel like you would think of an actor having a ton of attention from like all these random girls that are just like desperate to be close to a famous person, and I just don't see him like partaking in that.
No.
You know?
I think he'd be unattracted to the idea of someone being like desperate to be with
Yeah.
him. Whereas a lot of other people in his position might take advantage of girls
Yeah.
or women who look up to them.
Hopefully we're right.
Yeah, I know. Knock on wood. Oh my god.
Someone.
I'd be literally crushed.
I would be like a crazy person like defending him, even though I have like no means. I'd be
Yeah.
like, no,
It would
you
be a
don't
slow
understand."
reckoning for me,
Yeah,
for sure.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah.
I do feel really bad. I mean, really bad's an exaggeration kind of, but like people that like an artist and then unfortunate news comes out about them, and
I know.
no, I guess I do feel really bad. It just depends. The first person I was thinking about was Shia LaBeouf, so it's like, but I mean, like,
Oh yeah, I don't feel bad for him really.
no, I don't feel bad. I was saying people that like them.
Oh yeah,
like
and their
fans.
family
Yeah.
too.
I
Probably.
meant like the fans.
Yeah.
Like that's hard.
Yeah. That is hard. Because sometimes being obsessed with a celebrity or like being a big fan of someone is a big part of your life.
Yeah.
And to lose that, like I feel like a lot of people have reconciled that with like Michael Jackson. Like people idolize him so much.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to give my opinion on him. But when you talk to those people about things he's been accused of, they just can't even have that
Yeah.
conversation because they don't want to have to throw away all those memories that they have of
Yeah.
the happiness that he provided them. How did we get to talking about
I don't
this?
know.
Well, I love how, like, also when the commentary starts, Kristen is so focused on her wig, and that's a reoccurring
yeah.
theme throughout the whole commentary.
Yeah.
She's so insecure about
She
it.
keeps talking about it so much. Before that, okay, Rob does this all the time. Actually, throughout the commentary, he just goes doo-doo-doo.
Oh,
Or, like,
yeah.
he's humming. He just keeps going, like, doo-doo-doo, like, just making little noises.
Yeah. Oh, I
It's
love
cute.
that. So cute. He's humming. Kristen says at one point, like, you're in rare spirits, which makes me wonder, is he always that happy-go-lucky, or
She said what?
you're in rare spirits today?
Oh, I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, how would she know?
Exactly.
And also, Rob, sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say, actually, Riley gets bit. Rob says to Kristen, you do something different when you get bitten by a vampire,
Yeah.
and it's much sexier.
What?
Can you believe that? Like, right off
know.
the
It's
get-go.
much sexier.
You do a different thing when you get bitten by a vampire.
Shut up.
That's a lot sexier.
I mean, would you say that to your coworker? No.
I don't think so. Unless you're just really, like, brazen.
I know.
I don't know if he is.
And then
but-
she's like, shut up.
Yeah.
She's like,
And he's really, like, I don't know. They both really compliment each other a lot. But, because she says she's in Montreal, and he's like, are you watching the movie in French? Because you're so cool.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. They do really compliment each other. Like I said, like, she's very insecure about the wig, but throughout
Yeah.
the movie he goes, oh, the wig looks good there. Like,
Yeah.
he's really trying to make her feel better about it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the wig is great, but she's a little too hard on herself about it, I think.
Yeah.
She kept bringing it up.
I wonder if she blames herself a little bit since she had cut her hair.
Kristen, no. Don't.
Kristen, it doesn't look that bad. Like, there's some scenes it looks really good.
I wrote down, she said, I look like Jacob.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I look like Jacob, like, without a wig.
No. I don't think, well, I have, like, blonde hair right now, but I don't think I've ever thought that.
About yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if I'm, like, in boy clothes and don't have makeup on, my hair's just down, like,
It's
I
funny, actually.
I look like
Look in the mirror, I'm Jacob.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, when they're in the meadow, and you know when Bella goes down on Edward?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
like that, not like that.
Guys, that's the deleted scene.
Crazy. No, she like leans down on him and like pushes him down and is like lying on top of him.
Yeah.
Rob or he doesn't even joke. He's like, see, sometimes when I see something like that, I tell parents like not to bring their kids. It's too raunchy.
He acts so prudish throughout this whole thing.
I know.
Sometimes I look at things like that and, like, you know, when you see parents bring their children to it, I tell them not to bring it. I mean, bring them, I mean it, not it.
What are you talking about?
I mean, that's a little bit raunchy for my tastes.
Oh,
It's funny.
I love when Bella says 2 out of 3 marriages end in divorce, and Rob goes, no, they don't.
Yeah, I know. And then I was so confused after that.
I know.
I even asked you, I was like, what's true? Is
I
she
know.
right? Is she right? Like, what?
I don't know. Like, I just feel like divorce is so expensive that it's actually like going out of style.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Sociological take, Mel. Wait,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see. What did I say? What percentage of
I think it's like
marriages and then divorce?
1/3 of marriages. Because I also think. Oh, what came up?
Wait, okay, this is the first thing. You know how,
Yeah.
I don't know. This is the very first result, guys. So, I don't know. It says 50% from the Americans. Well, I mean, this is America, so I don't know about the whole world, but
Yeah.
American Psychological Association.
Oh, okay. Seems really high.
Oh, wait, this is 40 to 50. What's the truth?
I also feel like less people are getting married now in general. So people who do get married maybe are less likely to get divorced.
Time Magazine. Yeah, maybe. Time Magazine said in 2018, divorce rate is dropping. That may not actually be good news. Of course. We can't have anything.
I know.
Wait, you might be onto something, though. Let me see. Yeah. Having and holding long as they both shall live. Not exactly. One reason divorce is less common. Is becoming more selective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not reading this. We don't have time. We're in the middle of an episode. But I bet it is, like, yeah, people are waiting longer.
Too expensive.
Waiting longer.
Mm-hmm.
So probably less. But then I bet the article says that's not a good thing because I don't know, you can't have kids if you wait too long or something. So
Yeah.
I bet that's what it says.
I think it's good if the divorce rate goes down.
Yeah, that's not happy for anybody.
I know. Divorce is sad.
Yeah. Ugh. It would suck. Okay, we don't have to get into this. Okay.
Oh, and then like Rob says something like, see, like something on the marriage topic. He says like, it's, I don't know, I don't get it. It's easy. And then Kristen like starts to say something, and then she's like, oh yeah, I don't even know how to like broach that subject. It's like some subject that like they both understand what they're talking about in regards to marriage.
Is that when he says, I wrote down, Rob mutters, God, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Is that the same time?
I think so, yeah. So it's like they kind of know what they're talking about. And that kind of happens a lot, but we don't know the context.
Interesting. It was like about marriage?
Yeah, they're like reading each other's mind.
Whoa. Yeah, Rob says a lot of kissing. He says that a lot. There's a lot of kissing in this movie. There is.
Yeah, so a little bit too much,
I'm
even
with
for
him.
me. Yeah.
It's just, obviously I want the Edward and Bella kisses, but I don't know if we need kisses with like Victoria and Riley and who else?
Jasper and Maria.
Yeah.
Even Jasper and Alice do a little kiss, but I'm fine with that, I guess. But I like the Edward and Bella kisses, but there are a little bit too many too.
No. No.
Okay.
You're only saying that as an adult. Don't you remember watching the Kisses
True.
YouTube compilations?
That's
And
true.
like wishing there were more.
But I just feel like some of the older, not the older movies, but the two first movies, the kisses feel more impactful.
That's true.
Because there's not as many. Whereas there's not really like one kiss besides a proposal maybe
Yeah.
that I'm super obsessed with in Eclipse.
Yeah. Can you think of one they could have cut out?
I was thinking the one when they're like lying in bed and they have the quilt between them.
Yeah.
I don't think we need that one.
They kiss right when he drops her off to go hang with Jacob.
That's a good one.
But I feel like that's necessary.
Yeah.
Because he's like trying to assert his dominance.
Yeah.
And then Jacob does like 1 second later. So if he didn't kiss her, I mean, maybe Jacob wouldn't have hugged her if he didn't kiss her.
Yeah.
But like, how would they say goodbye?
I think
Just,
that
like,
kiss
hug?
was
Yeah.
good. What? Can we name all the kisses?
I don't know.
The meadow,
There's a meadow
in the beginning.
Is that it? Proposal?
The proposal. The one when they're lying in bed. The one in front of Jacob. Okay, that's 4. That's not that many, actually.
Yeah, I'm guessing at the end too.
No, they don't kiss at the end.
Oh.
Or they almost kiss. But, like, then the screen.
Gosh, we must be forgetting one.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like enough.
4 doesn't... Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with 4.
Okay, but then there's, like, the other people's kisses. It's, like, 7.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Do, Sam and Emily kiss?
I think they do.
Oh, wait, Jacob and Bella kiss
Oh, yeah,
too.
twice. Yeah.
10.
So
Okay,
many
10
kisses.
kisses is kind of a lot.
Yeah, for one movie. But there has to be one more Edward and Bella one that we're forgetting. I used to, after each movie, I would watch, like, a compilation, every Edward and Bella kiss up till now.
I would watch that too.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't I tell you I think that, like, oh my god, this is like the most embarrassing moments of my life that my last job, I think I told you this, that for some reason the girl that worked above me, like my supervisor, I don't know why I had to look something up on YouTube. I think it was like some tutorial we had this client, it was like a marketing company, guys, and they had YouTube videos, and she was like looking over my shoulder as I searched for
Something.
this thing for work, and Edward and Bella kissing scenes was my last search. I just want to like die thinking about that.
I feel like that always
And
happens.
we did not, like, this girl and I feel like we did not vibe.
That's
like,
so
I didn't really
funny.
like her, and I don't know, I feel like she didn't really like me, and
I wonder if she remembers that.
I was so embarrassed.
We all Google that all the time.
Everyone Googles it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it sounds like they have a lot of prepared talking points, or like
Yeah,
questions.
that was very observant of you, Mel.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize it when I was younger, but Rob said something like, "I guess I should ask you one of these questions," and then he asked like, "What was it like in Vancouver? Do you have any interesting Vancouver stories?" And then throughout, he asked a lot of these questions. I think from the list, like, "How did the weather affect shooting this day?" But as a joke, like they never really answer the questions that he reads off that are generic.
Why didn't she ask any?
I don't know.
It's kind of cute.
I know.
It's funny to see what they told them to talk about.
I know.
I wrote just random thought. It's like a podcast.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if they had a podcast together?
No. That would be cool. But probably like the most unlikely thing ever.
I know.
Oh, Rob said that there was a green screen for the school scenes, and I didn't know that.
I knew that, yeah.
I'm an idiot. I couldn't tell.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I am.
This is, everyone kind of knows this now. I think it was like trending on Twitter, but when Edward goes in the truck and Belle goes, "You scared me," and then Rob jokes, "I was trying to," and then he jokes, no, I'm Batman.
Yeah.
And it's just funny because now he is Batman.
You scared me.
I was trying to. I thought you liked that. No, it should be the other thing. That you scared me. Like, I'm Batman.
You have to understand. Your safety is everything to me.
He's clairvoyant or something.
I know.
That's funny. I was wondering, so as you watch this, there's a lot of parts where they're not talking at all and it just has the movie audio. And I was wondering to Mel if that meant they weren't saying anything or if it was cut out.
Yeah, I have a feeling it was cut out unless they
Yeah.
were really immersed in the movie.
I know. That's what when I was younger, I used to think that meant they were just watching it silently and then they thought of something to say. But there were, now I think it's just that it got cut out.
Yeah.
Because there were a few parts when they started again, it was like they were laughing or it just didn't make sense.
It sounded like they were in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah.
I wonder why they cut them out. Like, what were they saying?
Maybe it was like inappropriate.
Yeah. Or maybe it was something. But it's like weird because Rob jokes throughout. Cut that out, cut that out.
And they don't.
They don't cut it out. So that made
Yeah.
me think when I was younger that they cut nothing out.
Yeah.
But they must have cut some things out. Probably if they swear, maybe.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, maybe they watched some of it silently, but I feel like they would at least be like giggling or something. Because there's some parts where there's like 2 minutes of no talking.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to believe Rob and Kristen would just
Sit there.
not say anything.
Yeah, especially when they're watching themselves on screen. They
Yeah.
don't seem like the kind of people who would just be like concentrating on their own movie.
It seems so weird to me. They're just on the phone, just quiet.
Yeah. Ooh, like, what's gonna happen?
It's weird.
I love how Rob is so excited to mention. He's like, "Oh, this scene, we had Burger King."
Oh, yeah. Burger King.
Which is funny because Burger King is a sponsor, so I wonder if he's just like saying that.
I know. It's funny that they actually gave them Burger King.
I know.
Because it was a sponsor. What the heck?
I feel like Rob loves his fast food.
He totally does.
Yeah.
He talked about burgers in the Twilight commentary.
He did. That's so true. He loves burgers.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he loves burgers and fries and stuff like that. Kristen, I don't know. Well, she did have In-N-Out, right?
She didn't have In-N-Out, but she said she was really jealous that he had it.
Oh, wait, sorry. Opposite.
Yeah.
She's jealous.
I bet she appreciates a good burger, but I bet she also like goes through really healthy eating periods too.
Yeah, she might do the protein style.
Yeah.
Just lettuce bun.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you had something before this, but the part when Bella is looking at the quilt with her mom and Rob is he's like, I always thought this was so weird.
Yeah.
Two-headed snake in Appaloosa. Or
Yeah,
something.
an Appaloosa.
Just makes it up.
He calls the quilt a rug.
I didn't get what Kristen was saying when she's like, that scene was actually like really hard to shoot because like what we're saying, the lines aren't on the quilt.
Well, I think it's because the shirts don't necessarily say like Maine or something, and she probably had to point to the different shirts, and there's so many shirts on there that she probably didn't know like which one.
Yeah, maybe it was like folded up in a way. I guess I misunderstood her. I thought she was saying that what they said wasn't on the quilt, but like we've seen the quilt in quilts, and I know that it's on there, so I'm like, what is she saying? Well, yeah, it's probably just not like visible.
Yeah.
She would always do that, be like, the scene was actually hard.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know how to do it. Like, you can tell she, like, put so much.
Yeah. Rob didn't really talk much about his acting.
I know. He talked about, like, the story.
I don't think he ever talked about acting.
No. Oh, he did a little bit when he was talking about how hard it is to convey that he is reading people's minds. Or people say, like, why aren't you reacting to that? And it's, like, because he already processed it faster than other people. Because he already knew the answers and stuff.
Right. Yeah, I feel like that was it.
Yeah. I also like how Rob says to her for the Florida scene, you were supposed to wear a bikini.
Oh, yeah. She's like, no. He's also questioning the sunglasses, which is funny.
Yeah. Like, don't you think that's a flirty thing?
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to wear a bikini?
Yeah.
I feel like if they
That
weren't
is
dating,
flirty.
he wouldn't say that.
I know. What the heck? Oh, my God. But it was funny when Rob said, like, so many of the cast were so into the gym on this one. And he was almost, I felt like he was saying it in a way that he
Judged them?
Yeah, it was judging them for all going to the gym so much. And then she was asking, like, didn't you go? And he said he only went a couple times.
No, she was like, a lot of these people didn't have a reason to be pumping it. And she was like, and then she goes, no, like, pretty much everyone had a reason besides me and the humans. Like, even you did. And he was like, yeah, but I only went, he was like, I didn't go at all. And she laughs like, I know.
I know. He's crazy. Yeah, what? He definitely had a reason.
Yeah, and then she says something like, didn't you do boxing on this movie? He goes, no, that was on New Moon. I did boxing once, but then I hurt the guy's hand, so I never went back.
Oh my God. Wait, actually though, no, never mind. I was gonna say, I guess Edward doesn't really have many running parts, but he does have his fight with Victoria. But
and he does
not a
have
lot
the
of
practice fight scene too.
True. Yeah.
I don't know if he has to do like treadmill stuff.
He's like judging everyone for wanting to look good.
I know. Pump it. I can see the cast like just having a mob mentality of like, oh, everyone's working out. I gotta do that too.
Yeah, he's the only one that doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I feel like he definitely did for Twilight, right? Like I feel like I've seen the behind the scenes things of him like working out.
I mean, I've seen it on Eclipse.
Or was it Eclipse? Yeah.
But that's maybe just like a rehearsal scene. I don't know if on his own accord he like went to the gym. Obviously, he probably has to now though for Batman. Even though he was saying in the press that he wasn't working out at all.
That really pissed off some people.
I like how Rob started saying like, oh, so many things are going wrong inside of me right now. Like about the hamburger.
Oh my gosh. How did I not hear that?
Yeah. Well, he just like said it really quickly and Kristen was like, don't even.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. What? And that was like after him talking about the gym too, which is funny.
I wrote, good crew. I don't know if Kristen said that or something. And maybe he said, oh, you, that's all.
Oh, no.
What is it?
That's because they were saying it's going to be weird to shoot in Louisiana without the same Vancouver crew. Yeah. And they said, like, oh, like, the crew was, like, really good. She was a good crew. And then they're like, oh, God, like, that's all. They're going to listen to this, and that's all they're going to hear us say.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I couldn't read my handwriting. That's all they're going to hear us say. Good crew. Yeah.
They don't say anything else about the crew at all.
They're good. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't. I'm like, what did I write here? What the heck?
I love how Rob and Kristen are kind of debating if Bella is allowed to have other relationships.
Oh, yeah.
And Kristen's like, oh, she's allowed to have other relationships. And Rob's like, no, she's not. Like, if my girlfriend went off and
yeah,
I love how motorcycle.
I love how into it they are.
Yeah.
Like, I more agree with Rob.
Me too.
I mean, it's hard because, yeah, she's human, she's young.
But you said if Edward went off with Tanya.
Yeah.
That would not fly.
with, like, her boobs out.
Yeah.
Bella would be, like, crying and freaking out at home.
Yeah.
She would lose her fucking mind. Like, let's not pretend she wouldn't. I mean, I think it's not right to kind of... Because Jacob will have these, like, really intense romantic conversations with her. And I don't even think she tells Edward. And it's just kind of weird.
But Edward can read Jacob's mind.
Yeah. I mean, I get the argument that she's young and stuff, but maybe she just shouldn't be in such a committed relationship if she wants that. But I don't even think she does. I don't even think she wants that. But I like it. I liked it though, because even though I more agree with Rob, it's so cute to me that, like, Kristen is so into Bella and like, defending her. They both love their characters.
They both defend their characters so much, and Rob gets, like, really annoyed with Bella.
Yeah, he does, and Jacob. Like he
hates Jacob.
He like thinks he is Edward or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at
He
one
hates
point, I
Jacob.
think in the 10 scene, like, not to skip ahead, but he says something like he's repulsed by Jacob or something.
Yeah, and he keeps saying, like, I.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, I can read people's thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, you're not actually Edward.
They both see themselves. Yeah, and to the thing about, like, hanging out with Tanya with her boobs out, like, Rob says, I can't just hang out with girls with my boobs out. And then, like, a couple seconds go by and he goes, boobs.
I know.
And that's when Kristen's like, are you drunk?
Yeah. Oh my god. He's just being so silly.
I know. I like how he says it's weird that they're not in the same room because he wants to, like, address the hypothetical audience. But he's self-conscious because then he's worried Kristen will be like, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
So they have to, like, talk to each other.
I think it's okay he didn't address the audience.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
Also thought it was funny. This seemed like some kind of inside joke or something. I don't know if this was a pre-planned question or something, but he said, I don't even know what scene it was. Maybe you know. He said, do you have any questions about how you got through this one? And Kristen's like, no, don't even.
I don't know, yeah.
And I wrote, what?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know.
But there's one where, I think that was the one when they're, like, at the police station and Rob says he had a nervous breakdown before shooting for some reason.
Wait, yeah, I have that next.
Yeah.
Rob said he had a nervous breakdown. Why?
Why? That's not really, like, a nervous breakdown scene.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, but they said that there's so many layers to that scene. I think
Yeah.
maybe they, like, you can tell they both took their job so seriously.
I really, we've said we're like a broken record, but like Rob took Twilight seriously.
He did.
He's even saying in this, he's like, this scene is like so complicated. Yeah, there's so many layers. Like there's this. Like he sees like a lot.
Yeah.
He thinks it's a complicated story.
It's a very complicated story, this thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Mom.
Yeah, how so?
Use the companion ticket.
Wait.
It's just quite a lot of different levels to this scene. Like, and it's quite, there's a lot of different things in these movies where, like, there's so many different things to kind of play. And kind of, you're sort of relatively limited because you are actually a human. Okay, just cut this bit out.
Listen.
It is. Yeah. I think it's just the hate from other people who, like, projected that onto Rob. It maybe made him feel embarrassed, but I think he was proud of the work that he did on it.
Yeah.
I love when Jacob, like, first appears on the screen at school. Rob goes, take your shirt off.
Yeah. Take your shirt off.
And then Kristen goes, hitch that leg.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they know about it.
They know all the, like, little phrases people say.
Yeah. I liked when Rob was talking about, is it when, I don't know what scene made him say this, but how there were articles and people saying, like, finally, there's self-referential humor. And he's like, why does there need to be self-referential humor? Like, what the heck? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, why do you want actors to be aware that they're in a movie when they're acting?
I know.
I forget what line it is. I like how they have an inside joke about Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, every time they say woof, they start laughing. I think it's because I saw them on a late night TV show, and this joke maybe, like, originated between them beforehand. This is, like, way too observant of me. But
Say it.
I think they were on, like, David Letterman or something, and David kept saying woof, and quietly to each other, I remember they were, like, giggling and being like, woof? Like, what? Like,
Woof.
instead of wolf. And so I think they both just think it's, like, really funny when people say woof instead of wolf. And Billy says it in the campfire scene.
He says woof?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
He
gosh.
says, like, the power of the wolf or something.
Is that a common thing that people say woof?
I think so, for some reason.
My family actually used to have this inside joke kind of. When we were young, there was like this talent show.
I remember this.
At our elementary school, and this kid's talent, I mean, I don't mean to shit on some little kid, but I mean, I was little too. He got up, this was his talent, he got up to the mic and he said, sweet woofs, sweet woofs, sweet woofs.
That's so weird. Like, why?
I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Why did the parents allow that?
Is it a poem?
Didn't
I
he
don't
have,
know.
like, a ton of stuffed animals in his hand, too, or
think so.
something? Sweet woofs, sweet woofs, sweet woofs.
It's kind of cute,
That is cute.
but it doesn't make sense. And it's not talent.
Yeah. But I think that was, like, an inside joke.
Yeah, I heard them saying that. Oh, there's one point. I think they were just talking. I don't know if Kristen started it about how Taylor couldn't be there. Taylor wasn't with them, and Rob joked like he's working out.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but does he like think Taylor's lame or something?
I think kind of.
It seemed like he was making fun of him. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, oh, he couldn't be here. Yeah, he's working out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well, we talked about it. Like, it seems like Kristen is still friends with Taylor and
Yeah.
still really close. I don't think Rob and Taylor have any relationship anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe they wish each other a happy birthday or something. Maybe text occasionally,
I
but
bet they don't even do that.
you don't think so?
I don't think so.
I'm sure there's like a, hey man, I saw this news story. That's great. But I think it only comes from Taylor. I don't think Rob reaches out to Taylor.
Yeah. Rob is kind of aloof. But I don't know, like, it's been years, and Rob's worked on tons of movies, and you always have different people you work with on movies, and I don't know, I just feel like he doesn't keep in touch with Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, they worked on 5 movies together, though.
True.
And they went through so much, like, crazy press tours and stuff. But they're on different levels
Yeah.
of fame and success.
I'm not sure, but I just feel like they didn't even have a relationship back then.
Yeah, I agree. They don't have anything in common.
Yeah.
Like, Taylor's into martial arts and Rob is into music.
They didn't have many scenes together, too, until, like, Eclipse. Like, they would have some, I guess, but...
It probably
Yeah.
was kind of awkward. I don't know if I'm projecting this since I'm obsessed with Robson. But it's probably awkward to be Rob and to work with someone who also has, like, romantic scenes with your girlfriend on the
Yeah.
same movie.
Yeah. And that there's this, like, love triangle thing where people are, like, passionately obsessing about your looks. And they're like, Jacob has abs.
Yeah. It definitely
Rob's skinny.
pits them against
ugly.
each other.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it didn't matter. But that
Yeah.
is weird.
But I also think because Rob and Kristen broke up, I don't know, Taylor kind of had to choose there.
That's so true.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
think it'd be
Yeah.
awkward if Taylor was, like, hanging out with both of them a little bit.
Katy Perry chose Rob, it seems.
Yeah. She did.
Yeah. That is so, oh, man. Drama.
I know.
Okay, back to the commentary. What do you got?
I said, oh, Kristen talks about how originally they had her playing the third wife.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been so bad. And they, like, made her look tanner.
Would they have done, well, I guess
bad.
they don't say, but would they have done the third wife, then it, like, changes quickly to Kristen?
That's what I'm guessing.
Or would it be Kristen the whole time?
If it was Kristen the whole time, that would have been even worse.
Oh my god.
I'm guessing.
Why would they make her look tanner?
I know,
That
that's
makes it even
bad.
worse.
That's not good. But good thing they didn't go through with it. Kristen was like, it was ridiculous looking.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been really cringy. That would have been bad.
I think it was just because they thought low of their audience to not understand the parallel between the third wife and Bella at the end.
Yeah.
Maybe they were worried, like, people are going to be like, wait, why did she cut herself?
Yeah. I mean, I can get their worry that maybe people wouldn't make the connection, but I think they do. Maybe it's not until you, like, see it, then you're like, okay, yeah, people are going to get this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, thank God. She's just, like, running around in some, like, outfit. I don't know. It would just be so weird.
Poor Kristen. Like, she doesn't want that. And then she's accused of, like, I don't know if this is the right term, but, like, red face.
Yeah. I feel like back then, actually, I think they might have accused her of it.
Yeah.
Like people...
If they put tan makeup on her, that would have been so bad.
Yeah. I do feel like back then still some people were like not really coming around to that yet. But I think some people would say it, and for sure now people would be like, I remember when.
Yeah, it wouldn't have aged well for sure.
Yeah.
But somehow Taylor Lautner still like graces. I mean, it's not Taylor's fault at all, I don't think, but no one talks about the fact that Taylor Lautner is not native, playing native role.
He just passes so well.
Yeah.
Wasn't there some guy on TikTok, I think you showed me, or maybe one of my sisters, that was like, how is this guy not Native American? Or I don't know what he said, but like, he looks just like my cousin or something. Yeah, it is weird.
People probably just don't even realize it.
Okay. What's next?
Kristen briefly mentions that she had worked with the girl who plays Bree Tanner on The Messengers.
Oh, yeah.
And then this other thing. So the theme of like sex is coming in, and Rob says, "Why do people care if these two kids don't have sex? Like, it's a personal story between two people.
Yeah.
It's not telling other people to not have sex." And Kristen's agreeing with him. She's like, yeah, it's really balanced. Like, Bella's on the other side of it.
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, he's like, what's with this whole sexuality?
That's, again, him defending the series.
Yeah.
He's like, who cares? Like, that's a criticism people have of, like, oh, it's too prude.
It is so weird, people's obsession with the fact that they don't have sex. Like,
I know.
They're teenagers, first of all.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you care? And, yeah, it's just different. It's interesting. You know, I feel like we've said this before, there's so many teenage things that show kids having sex. I feel like it's, like, kind of refreshing.
Yeah, because teenagers, like, some do, but most don't have sex, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you look it up, like, statistics are that most kids don't. So, yeah. I know, it's so cute that Rob defends it.
Yeah.
Kristen and Rob were, I don't know if I said her, were really, like, bickering for a bit about Bella and Edward. Like, Rob was saying that Edward doesn't question her. Like, oh, Jacob questions her so much, but Edward doesn't. And Kristen's like, yeah, he does. And they're just fighting about it.
They were really fighting. He doesn't question her? What?
Yeah.
I know what I want.
Everyone's always questioning her, you know?
Yeah, but Jesus, so would I. And apart from Edward's not. Edward's just said, listen, this is how it is.
Edward's not questioning? Are you kidding me?
He doesn't question her. He just tells her how it is.
Exactly, which is basically always the opposite.
But he knows.
No, completely disregards any of her, like, you know, feelings or opinions.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't
Obviously,
listen.
you wouldn't. Why should you listen to some girl say she likes some other guy maybe more than you? It's like, well, if you don't leave me, then.
No, that he listens to, because that's something that he can easily kill himself about. But all the stuff that's like anything even remotely complimentary to him and like making everything easier and just being brave and jumping into something and being like, it's gonna be okay. He's always like inserting all of these like fake pragmatic reasons that they can't do stuff.
Not fake pragmatic reasons.
They are.
Edward?
I wrote down in my notes, I actually like Riley.
Yeah.
This isn't about Robert Kristen, but I feel like we were in our Dan episode recently, like, kind of trashing him, and I'm fine with it.
Yeah, me too. I'm fine with him too. I think he's pivotal for the story.
Yeah.
I like when Jacob goes, she's not sure what she wants. And then Rob goes,
love that.
yes, she is.
She's not sure what she wants. I gotta say, like, even though we kind of question Taylor's acting sometimes, like, his delivery is memorable.
It is.
Like, those are very quotable lines.
Kristen is very complimentary to Taylor's acting, too.
Yeah.
Like, in the end scene when Taylor is injured and he's lying in the bed, Kristen says, like, let's see, I think I have a note here. Like,
Yeah, she really talks it
his
up.
acting is really good, and she says that he's really always great with, like, that last line of a scene.
Yeah. I noticed that Rob didn't say anything
Yeah.
the whole time.
The only thing he said is, "Can I sign your cast?"
Like, she was talking for probably a minute straight about Taylor's acting and how he did this and he did that and he's really good, and Rob said nothing.
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
What does that mean? Maybe nothing? I don't know.
We're creating drama in our heads.
I think Rob doesn't like Taylor. Or I don't even think he dislikes him. He just, like, doesn't think of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Poor Taylor.
Rob asked some good questions that we have always wondered. He says, do vampires also wear makeup?
Oh, yeah. I thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
He's wondering that, too. Like, okay, what's with all the makeup?
Yeah.
Is this just how they look? Or do they all put makeup on?
Yeah.
We'll never know.
In the Rosalie flashback, he also has a good observation that the Twilight Saga is kind of really into the scenes when groups of guys are, like, threatening a girl. Not that they're into it, but
Yeah.
I think Kristen was trying to argue maybe it has something to do with fragility
Yeah.
as being a human.
Yeah. I think so. And it is interesting. Yeah. I don't know why that is. He was making a lot of observations. I thought it was wicked funny that... I'm sorry if I'm skipping ahead past something you had to say, but... when they're doing the pretend fighting scene, Jasper, like, signals to Rosalie to fight. I think he, like, takes two fingers and signals to her to come close. And Rob goes, "What's this whole sexuality thing?"
Oh.
What is this whole kind of sexuality thing to the fight?
Yeah, I
It's so
know.
weird.
They're having fun.
I know.
He, like, got sexual attention from
From
that.
Jasper and Rosalie.
That's so funny. I wonder if that's hinting at something.
Oh my god, I don't know. What's this whole sexuality thing?
About the actors. That's funny. I like, Rob is trying to argue that, like, vampires can cry.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
there's a certain amount of storage of
No.
tears. Yeah.
Yeah, when we were watching, we were just like, no.
That's not true. And we also, during the graduation scene, when we were watching this has nothing to do with the commentary, but Kelly and I were, like, creating drama about Kristen and Anna Kendrick in our heads. We were like, I don't think they like each other. Like, Anna's always, like, doing impressions of Kristen.
Yeah.
And then the next thing Kristen goes is, I love Anna.
I know. Oh, okay.
Never mind.
We're wrong.
So maybe that's what we're doing with Taylor and Rob, too. Maybe they're, like, the best of friends.
Maybe.
They're not, though.
The best of friends.
Oh, I also, like, sorry, I feel like I have too many notes.
No. I want to hear it all.
Rob jokes, Peter also uses his wig as a cereal bowl.
Oh, yeah. What a jokester. Yeah, I guess because it's just so hard and round with that wig.
Yeah. I think Rob asked her, like, how do you feel about people kissing, like, in public or something?
Oh,
And
yeah.
again, this is, like, going back to Robson, but Kristen was saying, like, oh, people feel uncomfortable or something when they're kissing and then you're staring, because she was saying she's, like, a starer. And she goes, but I'm sure I would feel uncomfortable, too, if someone was watching me kiss in public. And then she goes, but I would never have the opportunity to be in that situation. Which seems like she's alluding to the fact that she's be secretive about her relationship.
True. Oh, my God. I didn't even really catch that.
Yeah. Oh, and then also Rob said that Jasper is the only one who has to wear lipstick because
Yeah.
he has an odd lip color. And people think I'm wearing lipstick, but I'm not.
Okay, Rob. Sometimes I feel like my lips have, like, no color, but I guess that's not true.
No, yeah, I don't think that's true.
Or not no color, but just, like, the same color as my skin.
No.
No.
There's Just a little pink. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I guess in the scene when Bella's like, Dad, I'm a virgin. Kristen's like, I'm a little embarrassed by this, Rob. Like, I don't know, you can tell she's actually so nervous about that scene.
Yeah.
For some reason.
And Rob goes, she is? Or, she's a virgin? I like, Rob says, Bella needs to worry more about Edward.
Reality show.
I know.
We're back. We just had a little break. We just had a 5-hour break. No, I'm just kidding.
5 minutes.
Anyway.
Where did we leave off?
The, love scene, bedroom scene, leg hitch scene. Rob's talking about, again, like how obsessed people are with the fact that they don't have sex. And he's imitating people saying like, oh, what a pussy.
Yeah.
And he does that American accent about how Rob like won't sleep with her. And then he's like, it's the whole point of the story, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, actually, that's the whole point.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Like, he is really defending Twilight and Edward.
I'll go to some ridiculous.
It's gonna be a big deal, And everyone's like, oh, what a pussy. It's like, that's the whole point of the story, guys. It's like...
So much.
You can tell they're also uncomfortable watching that scene together. Like, Kristen even says, like, it's not weird watching this with you at this time.
Yeah. Wow.
And Rob's like, ooh, ooh. He's like getting turned on by it.
Yeah, there it is.
Ooh. Ooh.
Let's see some of that chest hair.
He is like breathing
I know.
loudly. I don't know if he's trying to be funny or something, but
Pitch that leg. Pitch that leg.
yeah. I have a quote I wrote down, but I don't remember what the context is. It's, I want you to weep.
Oh, I wrote that down too. I think it's because Rob was joking. Like, it's just, because Edward rejects Bella. And
Yeah.
he jokes, like, it's just because the power balance was off. He's like,
Yeah.
I want you egoless. She's like, come on, let's do it. And he's like, no. Okay, now let's do it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't want to.
And that pissed Kristen off.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't want to. Yeah. It is like Edward had to get the power back.
Yeah. He had to be in control of it. I love how Kristen likes Rob's swallow that he does before the proposal.
Oh, I can't deal with this.
Father's permission.
I like that little swallow, like, you're like
And I would have presented you with a ring.
Yeah. It's cute.
It is cute. You can tell Kristen really thinks Rob's cute.
You can tell. You can just tell.
Oh, I thought it was funny too how Kristen mentioned she was on a red carpet and for some reason she thought Sia was behind her. It's like, Sia?
Yeah.
And then the person goes, no, it's not Sia, but it's someone else who Kristen hadn't heard of. And they're like, but do you like this person? And no.
I don't know who that is.
It was.
So awkward. Oh. Yeah, that was a funny story. At one point, I think, I'm not sure, I think Rob said Bryce is a new cast member.
Yeah.
And then Kristen, like a second later, goes, what?
It's just random. It's true.
Yeah.
Apparently, Kristen felt sick during the tent scene. She was not feeling good that day.
Sad.
Mm.
Oh, during the Riley and Victoria kissing scene, Rob makes some kind of joke. I don't know what he said. Maybe you know. But Kristen is like giggling and goes, that's really funny.
Oh, yeah.
It was so cute.
that was really funny. He's thinking about James.
That is cute. Maybe we can find that one.
That's really funny.
Let's see. Oh, Kristen, again, going back to Robson, Kristen reveals that she was on the set of Water for Elephants. because Rob says when they're up in the woods that there was a bear, and first of all he was like, I don't know if it's a grizzly bear or brown bear, and Kristen was like, oh, did you guys not give it marshmallows like that one on Water for Elephants or something?
Yeah. Well, what if, I hope it means she was there, but what if she just heard the story?
Maybe. But the way she said it was like
Yeah.
she was a part of the experience.
True, yeah.
Like, I don't think she'd really care about, like, a bear with marshmallows.
Yeah, she said it very casually, you're right. Like, you wouldn't, if you weren't there, I feel like you wouldn't really, maybe you wouldn't even remember. And
Yeah.
it's just kind of.
You just wouldn't think it's, like, that interesting. And would
Yeah.
Rob necessarily say, like, oh, there was a bear eating marshmallows on the set?
She was probably there.
Yeah, she definitely was. Oh, I love when, I don't know when this is, but I think it's like during the fight scene or something. Not fight scene, but when Jacob and Bella are arguing and Rob imitates Bella and goes, because I'm a young, naive girl.
Yeah.
I want to have it all. And like Kristen gets so mad.
Yeah. Oh, girl, I want to have it all. Oh my god.
Oh, and apparently there was supposed to be a flash of when Bella and Jacob were kissing. There's supposed to be a flash of them when they're older.
I'm glad they didn't do that.
Yeah.
God knows it probably wouldn't look good.
No. I wonder if they would have recasted them there.
Maybe.
Aged them.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of interesting. I'm just curious. Like, I almost wish it was a deleted scene or something. I want to see what that would have looked like, but
Yeah.
whatever.
That'd be a good deleted scene.
I think it's funny. Rob said this, I think, a few times, but he's like, Edward has the worst life ever.
Yeah.
Has the worst life. He's just really
Yeah.
defending his man.
And he says something like, this is just so close to reality. Like, there's always some twerp who wants to steal your girlfriend. And Kristen's like, what are you talking about? How's that close to your reality?
Yeah. They're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
How is this your life? Oh my gosh. He says during the tent scene that the line, can you at least try to control your thoughts?
Oh, yeah.
It was hard for him. Like, he kept thinking it was, can you at least try to control your thoughts?
Fart. Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
In the context. It's like you're in a tent. Like, can you
at least try to control your farts? But, like, you could just replace thoughts with farts throughout the series, and it totally makes sense. Like, if he says, like, Jacob's farts are pretty loud.
Oh my god. I can hear well, I don't know if he says thought.
I can read every fart in this room apart from yours.
He can read farts. They speak to him.
He hears a fart and he knows exactly what the person ate, and he knows
Ew.
all about their gut health.
What if that was someone's
Power?
Because they were a nutritionist in their former life, and now they...
It'd be so embarrassing. If that was mine, I'd be like, I don't have a power.
Yeah. Yeah, people have asked us, listeners, our lovely listeners have asked us what our power would be, and I feel like that's a really hard question to answer.
I feel like it's... People can only come up with other people's powers than come up with your own power. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I can't see myself that well.
It seems a little
objectively.
self-absorbed to be like, oh, I'm really good at this, so...
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I can't think of something for myself.
I'll think of... I feel like maybe speed reading. I guess vampires can do that anyway, though.
Me?
Yeah, I feel like you're a fast reader.
Maybe, but I feel like I'm taking forever to read on the road.
It's like you have a good attention span, maybe super focus.
But how would that be a power?
You just don't get distracted. Maybe you could make other people focus.
Yeah, kind of like a Jasper thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's really interesting. I didn't think you were going to say that.
Yeah. What about mine?
I think you're really funny, but I don't know what that would be for, like, a power.
Maybe I could make other people funny?
Just stare at someone and... Yeah, both of our powers are just making people...
Yeah, that's
something.
I guess that's not even a power. It's not self-serving in any way.
I I need to think about this.
Yeah. Guys, what do you think
I
our
don't know.
powers would be? Podcasting.
Podcasting. Just talking.
Yeah. Obsessing.
Yeah, maybe I'd be a tracker.
Yeah,
'Cause
probably.
I'm obsessive.
Yeah, that's probably how James got it. What if he was like a crazy shipper back in the day?
Oh my god.
Like one of those people who like followed Rob and Kristen.
He just like wrote fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is obsession.
Yeah.
He has an obsessive personality.
Yeah. That's probably what
I'm
mine
truly
would be.
stumped.
Me too.
Okay, I feel like focus, that's not really like my main thing, right?
No.
About who I am.
Oh, you know what I think? You know what I think mine would be?
What?
I would be the only vampire who would have the ability to take a nap. That my power would be I could mentally shut down.
Wow. I like to nap too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you would also maybe have that power. And it seems lame, but like don't you think they want to turn their mind off sometimes?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, others might be jealous. I do think that, I don't know, it doesn't work because all vampires don't need sleep, but like I feel like such a night owl. Maybe I would like something nighttime. I don't know.
I have to think about this more.
Tough. It could be so many things.
Yeah.
Or it could be nothing. Maybe I would just have no power.
Yeah, I think I realistically would have no power.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
I'm worried I'd be like one of the bad vampires.
Oh, well, that's badass.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You are wearing black right now, so I'm like, yeah. And your necklace is like hanging forward, like the Volturi.
Oh, yeah.
She's wearing a turtleneck, guys. So you look like you're in the Volturi right now. I have like dyed my hair blonde, so now I feel like I'm in the Denali clan.
Yeah, you look like you are.
We don't really know much about them, so that's not that exciting.
I think you would get along with them, though.
We're friends, us girls, and what's his name?
I don't even know. Jeez.
You know.
What's his
I
name?
don't know.
Is it like Al? No, it's not
No.
Alistair. That's someone else.
No.
God, this is why we need our fact checker here. We're saying that.
We're gonna do a guide episode.
Yeah.
Actually. I
Get,
did read the guide to like prepare for this podcast, but it's a lot of information. Wait. No, I lost it. Wait,
Okay.
it's
Carmen, and
and
like
Eliezer.
Eliezer. Yeah. We know it.
He seems like a nice guy.
He does. Not developed.
We know absolutely
though.
nothing about him. I think the actor that plays him is attractive.
He is. He kind
I'll
of
give
looks
him that.
like Brad Paisley.
Oh, okay. Didn't even think about that. I don't get the powers though. It's like, okay, Kate's is that she can like zap people. How does that have any correlation to
and
her human life?
That's what I didn't like about the storytellers too. It's like, wait, they had these in their human
I know,
life?
I
That
don't like
makes
that.
no sense.
Yeah.
I don't think they did.
It's, you can't get too into the powers because it's just confusing and yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I love how they keep making fun of Boo Boo's name. They just keep joking every time they go Boo Boo.
Yeah. Hey, boo boo. And then Kristen's like, that's actually like his name.
Yeah, she's like, wait, I just realized we're making fun of his name and that's not okay. But they still do it afterwards.
And that's not okay.
And then I think Rob says, I don't think I've ever actually met him.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey, Boo Boo. Oh, wait, actually, you know what's so funny? I think at Comic-Con one time, when the first one that Boo Boo went to, they announced him on stage. No, sorry, that was Eric Odom. That's
Yeah,
who it was.
okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so what happened?
When they said Eric Odom's name, he got a big applause, and Rob goes, "Who's that?" or something. He like had no idea who he was.
I'm gonna look at Boo Boo because I'm just wondering if that's his real name or... No, it's not. Oh my god.
What?
He has like my favorite... Wait, this is gonna sound so weird, but his name is Nils Allen Boo Boo Stewart, and I love the name Nils.
Nils?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that name before.
It's like a Scandinavian name.
Oh wow.
It's like Nils. Why is that his name?
I thought your favorite name was going to be Alan because your boyfriend's last name is
Yeah.
Alan.
Well, he spells it Alan Ian.
Oh.
Niels. I think you say it like Neil.
I wonder how he got Boo Boo. Oh, but Boo Boo's in his name though, right?
No, sorry. I should have clarified that I'm looking at Wikipedia and it says Nils Allen Boo Boo.
Oh, okay.
In quotes. Stewart.
Boo Boo is an odd name.
Where
Like,
did he get this nickname Boo Boo?
it's a kind of babyish.
Yeah.
It's a cute dog name. Oh God, that's horrible. That's
It is.
so offensive.
Well, it's his nickname.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it's okay that they're making fun of it because it's his nickname.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently, his mother has Japanese, Chinese, and Korean ancestry, and his father has Russian, Scottish, and Blackfoot ancestry.
Very multicultural.
He was a former member of T Squad, a Disney hip-hop pop group. Interesting. Boo Boo.
Hey, Boo Boo. Yeah, Rob says, I don't think I've met him, as if it, like, makes it okay to make fun of his name.
I know. Like, well, I don't think I've met him.
Yeah.
Man, Rob, oh my gosh.
Oh, I thought it was, like, this was, like, a one after the other. Mm-hmm. Kristen goes, wow, look at those balls, those Bella balls.
Oh, yeah.
And Rob's like, what? And she goes, her eyeballs.
I know.
Who calls?
Why did she say that? Who says, look at those balls?
Yeah.
To mean eyes.
Yeah. And then after that, Rob's talking about himself, and he goes, my mouth hole. Who says mouth hole?
He says, my mouth hole looks really dark.
Yeah.
What? I know, that was so strange.
Those odd ways to say eyes and mouth.
Rob was talking about Jacob again and said, I can kick his ass in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Just hating once again.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, I like how Rob is so impressed by every scream.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he says Taylor gave a good scream for a guy.
Yeah. And then the newborn army, they bite some guy, and the guy screams. And then, you know, the scream goes over the Seattle skyline.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, that's a good scream.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think 3 times he remarks that there's a good scream, which makes me think that screaming must be something that he struggles with in movies.
Yeah. Must be. I'm sure he's, like, fine at it. He's just so, I don't know, overthinks a lot.
Yeah.
I liked when Kristen said that when Dakota Fanning says, keep that in mind.
Yeah.
She says it sounds just like Dakota Fanning.
Yeah.
Like that's how she talks. Which sounds kind of annoying.
Yeah. Keep that in mind.
That's how she talks.
Aro would... Wait, is it Aro or Caius? Did she say Aro would be interested to know she's still human?
I know, I almost feel like she says Caius.
Yeah, why do I think she says Caius? Why does Caius care?
Maybe she says Aro.
The Volturi don't give second chances. Keep that in mind. Caius will be interested to know that she's still human.
That sounds just like her. That was really funny. Keep that in mind.
Take care of that, Felix.
Like, how does Dakota Fanning talk like that when they're just out and about?
I know. I like how Kristen says she's weirded out whenever she sees Dakota Fanning. Like, oh, what are you doing here?
Yeah. It weirds everyone out.
I was thinking, this has nothing to do with the commentary, but I really noticed it during this movie that they put that much makeup on Jane.
Yeah. How come?
Well, first of all, Jane's supposed to look younger, and I think they really aged her with the makeup
Yeah.
that they had on her. And I don't know, I just don't know if I see Jane, like, waking up in the morning and putting, like, such a big smoky eye on. I know it's intimidating and scary, but would she really care?
It's kind of blue, too, the
yeah.
eyeshadow. Like, I guess I'd be okay if she's a gothic character. Like, that's interesting. But it's not even really goth. It's just, like,
Yeah.
smoky. Also, I'm pretty sure in the book it says she's, like, androgynous looking.
Yeah.
So, what's up with that? Pretty sure her and Alec are supposed to look very similar.
Yeah. And they don't look anything like really.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot.
I think they did it to compensate by, like, making her, like, scarier than maybe her acting was. Or people...
That's quite a take, Mel.
Also, people kind of think of Dakota Fanning at the time as, like, America's sweetheart, if you will. Like, she was such a well-known child actress, and she was very cute, that maybe they wanted to just make her look scarier.
Yeah, I think so. Well, despite how I thought Rob was saying that he didn't really like Taylor or thought he was a joke or something, then Rob really threw me because he said, I wish Taylor was doing this.
Yeah.
thing." So it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I like how they're talking about it. They're like, oh, Taylor's going to listen to this. And then they're debating, like, no, he's not going to listen to it. I'm like, yeah, he absolutely is going to.
I wonder if he did.
I doubt it.
I feel like you have a lot
Oh,
more than me.
a lot of it we've already covered, but
Because a lot of my things are like near the end. I just got so into it that I just stopped taking notes.
I always looked over to see if you took a note just because I was too lazy to take it. But I like how Kristen doesn't like Bella's speech in the end.
Yeah, okay, that's what I had next. Yeah, I said she agrees
Yeah.
with us. That, it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what she's saying, basically, like, yeah.
That what's not true.
It's not true that, like, the reason she's doing it is because it's, like, what she's always been meant for. It's, like, her world. Like, no, you are doing it because of Edward.
Yeah.
It's just weird that Bella's kind of acting... Because then Edward says, like, so it's not just about me. No.
It is about him now. Like, she wouldn't become a vampire without him.
Yeah. And I said this to Mel when we were watching it, that I don't really like that part. Like, it kind of upsets me a little bit. I mean, I think that they put that in there to make it look better, because they got a lot of criticism about, like, Bella being so dependent on Edward and, you know, throwing her life away for Edward. So I get it, but it feels not genuine to me. And also, it just kind of makes it a little less romantic.
Yeah.
It's like, no, like, I just want to be a vampire.
Yeah.
What?
His face when he says, but it's not just about me.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
It is cute.
I like how they were yelling at Kristen to clean her fingernails.
Oh, yeah.
When they put the ring on, and she's, like, defending her fingernails, saying they weren't dirty.
I'm sure on camera, even, like, pretty clean fingernails probably look dirty.
Yeah, that's true. She had, like, almost like a French tip manicure.
Rob goes, I'm gonna need that ring.
Yeah. I'm gonna need that ring.
Oh, yeah, I have written down. David said I have really dirty fingernails. I bet she does.
Yeah. I, like, always have dirty fingernails.
Me too. That's why I always cut mine really short. I'm like a boy or something. Like, I always have wicked short nails.
Yeah, I do like to grow out, like, a cocaine nail. Not because I do coke, but I just like to have that look.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it on other people, like, how it looks, but I don't know why on my hand, I get so weird. Like, once my nail starts to, like, get past my finger, I feel, like, creeped out. I need to cut it off.
Yeah, and it's also easy to accidentally, like, scratch someone and hurt them.
True. Yeah.
The last note I have is when they're watching the credits, Kristen's, like, praises the crew, and then she's like, yeah, the crew is great. Most of the crew. Most. She, like, emphasizes most as if there's some tea there.
I know. Yeah, she says, thanks to most of these people. Most.
Yeah.
What?
What does that mean?
It sounded a little rude, but I wonder what she meant by that.
Maybe it was a joke.
Maybe she's just being funny. Yeah, I don't know. Left me with a lot of questions. For sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. I wish we could hear the things that they cut out.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. Should we start a petition?
Petition to release the
Like, what?
15 minutes that were cut out. It's so specific.
Yeah.
How is our petition doing? Have you looked at it recently?
I haven't looked into it, no.
Me neither.
I need to promote it. Anyone new here, I have a petition out to, I guess I'll just do my whole call to action again, to have them release the edited versions of the sex scenes or the love scenes, because we know that those were spicier before. Yep. They've said that the scenes as they originally were would have been rated R. Okay, sure. At the time, they needed to be PG-13.
Yeah.
Now, enough time has passed. We're older. The whole audience is older.
Well, except for new fans.
Except for new fans, yeah. But they can take it. Like, they're watching Euphoria and stuff. We deserve those scenes. I don't know. We deserve those scenes. And we would also pay money to see them. And that would be huge. It would be legendary. Never been done before.
I know.
You go in just to watch unedited footage to the theater. That's
Wait,
my
didn't
spiel.
we ask Catherine about that?
Did we? I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, well, we talked about wanting, not that, no, but we talked about wanting to see the audition tapes.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, well, like, maybe, but, you know, you gotta get permission.
Yeah. She kind of made it seem like the only reason it's not released is because Rob and Kristen don't want it released.
Yeah. But she definitely made it sound like the footage is somewhere.
It's somewhere, and she would want people to see it. Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Oh my god. Maybe if they, like, Rob and Kristen agreed and, like, the money went to charity or something.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
It's for charity.
Yeah. They could pick out
some blood
yeah.
charity. That's from, that's a reference to a book outtake, guys.
Yeah. I actually don't remember.
Yeah, when Bella says that she would donate the money from Edward to, like, a blood donation.
For people with diseases of the blood.
Yeah. I said that wrong. Fitz is stalking around us.
Well, I don't really have anything else to say.
I guess me neither.
I really enjoyed doing this, watching this. I highly recommend, if you guys don't have the DVDs and you've never watched the commentaries, it's something you should invest in.
Totally. Or you could just listen to this. Sounds like you already did.
Yeah.
Because you're listening right now. I wonder if, like, they seemed really defensive of their characters and seemed really into it. I wonder if they still feel that way. I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say yeah, too. I wonder how much filming Breaking Dawn influenced them.
Oh, God.
Because at this point when they're recording, they hadn't shot anything for Breaking Dawn yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Kristen was talking about how she only had, like, 3 days in between filming another movie and filming Breaking Dawn. She's crazy.
Yeah, and they talked about how they both were currently reading the book.
Oh, yeah.
To prepare.
Yeah, they were like, how are you preparing?
Yeah, I think that must have been one of the questions that was pre-provided for them.
It sounded like they weren't doing much.
I know.
But I don't know how much you do anyway.
They sounded like they were procrastinating. They're like, just been reading.
Reading the book. I'm thinking about the themes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dang. I don't really want to end it, but I guess that's the end.
Yeah.
We are going to put out another poll about what to do for our next episode, and that's on Patreon. You have to pay $1
to vote in the polls.
It's totally optional. I would never make anyone do it.
Yeah.
We also have no way to make you. But, yeah, I mean, you can help us choose what to do next. And we also have other episodes there if you need some more Twilight in your life.
Yeah.
Need some more Twilight people. That's really what it's all about, right?
It is. It's like, the community.
Yeah.
It's having someone to obsess over it with.
Yeah.
I'm distracted by the cat right now.
He's so affectionate right now. He's purring. He's happy.
Do you like Twilight? Isn't it sad that our pets have no idea what it is?
I know. Fitz might have a little bit of an idea. Just kidding. Sometimes he does watch TV, though.
Little do you know, Fitz, that you live in a house with 2 Twilight podcasters.
True. I know, he doesn't even know.
You have no idea.
He doesn't know what's going on.
You're constantly...
What if he does and he hears us and he's just like, fuck you guys.
No, he always wants to be in the episode.
I know what you're saying. I just can't respond. You bitches. He doesn't even know. Oh.
Caitlin being Kelly's sister, my cousin, if you're listening, I would love you to sit and watch us record and be our honorary historian and fact check us in real time.
Maybe we could do some kind of like history episode.
Yeah, like history of vampires or something.
Yeah, or like, I don't know. I'm just making this up right this second. It was something about, I don't know. They have a lot of historical flashbacks and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But yeah, history of vampires. That's true. I have wanted to do an episode that's just kind of like vampires on the whole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I really want you to watch Interview with a Vampire and What We Do in the Shadows. What We Do in the Shadows is probably my favorite comedy, and it's about vampires.
Which one has Brad Pitt in it?
Interview with a Vampire. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Tom Cruise.
Oh,
it's cool to see them, and Christian Slater.
What time?
And Kirsten Dunst.
Oh wow, it's an all-star cast.
I know. What time? What?
When did they film that?
I think the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah. It's cool. When I saw it, I don't know if Stephanie Meyer ever saw it or read it or whatever, because it's a book too, but I did feel like there were some connections to Twilight.
Probably. I was saying it on Patreon, but I'm interested in getting into either True Blood or Vampire Diaries. So guys, let me know which one you think I should watch.
I know.
What do you prefer if you've seen both of them?
I've said this before, but has anyone else read Vampire Academy? Let me know.
I'm sure a few.
I was so into it. Okay. Guess we should wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm getting so hungry that I feel like it's making me not.
It is like 8:30. Mel, you're fine. It's not coming out. It's not.
I'm like Jasper right now. I can't think of anything else.
I need to hunt.
My eyes are
her
black.
Her eyes are black, guys. Oh my god. Mel, your eyes are black.
I'm like
they're always like that.
Curling into myself.
Okay. Well, we love you guys. We're gonna be back in 2 weeks. And
we got a plane to catch. Bye.
I'm a little embarrassed by this, Rob.
She's a virgin.
To be honest. What?
What?